Okay, D groups. Where are my D groups? Here. Where's my other D group? Okay. Chris, what catastrophe happens at the end of the novel? That's my mushroom cloud. You like my mushroom cloud? I know it kind of looks like a tree.
It looks a lot like
That's a person in the face of a mushroom cloud. Bomb, that's bad. Hey, you guys, shh, living in 2011, aren't constantly thinking about atomic annihilation, war and devastation by nuclear weaponry. Yeah, we talk about North Korea getting nukes, we talk about Iran getting nukes, we talk about terrorists having nuclear capability, but you know, when I was in your position in the 80s, that we thought about that on a regular basis. Thought about devastation by atomic warfare, by nuclear warfare, atom bombs, hydrogen bombs, nuclear weaponry, what have you. So this made total sense to us, and it made sense to Bradbury. The end of the war, cities destroyed by nuclear annihilation. And that's how it happens. How has Bradbury foreshadowed this catastrophe? Nate? When? Remember, give me a specific point at which he's foreshadowed the destruction through war. Jessica? Look at you, page reference. What else?
You know, it's like when he first sees that Mildred overdose, he did mention that you hear bombers flying over.
Bombers. One more reference to war or militarism or people being involved in war?
Oh, it's that one of those girls had her husband with her.
One of Mildred's friends has a husband that's involved in war. 3 different locations, probably find a couple others, but 3 noticeable, memorable locations in which he has foreshadowed that war is happening. We also discussed this in QAR 1B or C. I think it was 1C. We discussed the foreshadowing and the purpose of war. Can anybody cast your mind back to 1C and remember why he's including war in the novel? What was our decision? Alex, do you remember that at all? Why did we decide? Why would Bradbury throw war into the novel? You should have notes on it, Janelle. Oh, so you're saying that the literal war represents sort of the abstract war that's going on? It's kind of a mirror? That's true. I could see that. However, here's the one problem. With the war that's going on between the book lovers and the book haters, we see both sides. With this war, we don't see the other side. So it's not a complete mirror, which is why it wouldn't work quite as well. But I understand. Conflict, outright conflict, burning, killing is happening in numerous places. Elise? And when they don't care about it, what happens? When people are careless, apathetic, when they don't concern what? Right, and they don't prepare, then what happens? They die. Bad things happen. So consequences. So question number 3, what is Bradbury saying about our society? What's he saying about us?
That if we kept going the way that the society was going, we would actually just die.
Something disastrous would happen. You're right, Alex. If we kept going the way that we're going, if we keep going the way that we're going, then, yeah. You can't sit on your couch all day watching TV and expect to still have a house. You can't do that and expect to continue to have a family. or for the heat to stay on. This takes work, takes sacrifice, takes planning, takes intelligence, takes discipline. You cannot simply expect somebody else to take care of you. You must stand on your own 2 feet, think, and take responsibility. Mildred doesn't. Ever. No, it didn't work out too well for her, did it? She's probably dead anyway. Oh, she is. She was probably in the city.
She said she was in like a hotel or something.
Yeah.
Like the TV went out and like the building collapsed.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I don't know why you're packing up. Bradbury doesn't want to just criticize somebody's behavior and say you're a bad person. He wants to say you're a dangerous person. The consequences of your behavior, and of course he's pointing at Beatty and he's pointing at Mildred and he's pointing at us, really. He wants to say the consequences of your behavior are not just a matter of taste and preference. They're a matter of life and death. And that irresponsibility and the refusal to think will lead to devastation. The United States cannot possibly consider keeping its leadership of this world unless we work at it all the time. And unfortunately, it doesn't always happen. So, Bradbury's giving us a warning. And he ends the novel with nuclear devastation, but how could you defend the claim that he ends the novel on a positive note? Nate?
Like they're going back to rebuilding there.
There's rebuilding. This would be one of the most depressing novels ever if just everybody died. Right. I mean, millions upon millions of people have died, but it's not quite so bad. All right. Good enough. Thank you. Now you can feel free to pack up.